What's up, guys? So I wanted to take a moment to reflect on this video about a time when I was posting videos every day. Well, not every day, but like semi-often, and I was just so pumped full of invigoration and energy when I would go onto the video, because what was happening is I would go out and I would read my affirmations every night. And at the end of it, I had been reading for so long, in this altered state of mind for so long, that by the time I hit record, I had nothing but free flowing ideas ready to be like spaceship rocketed out. And the being on video allowed me to communicate those out easily. One thing that's changed now is I don't spend 30 minutes reading affirmations anymore. I read them once in the morning, once at night, for sure. Like those are the two times. And then maybe throughout the day, like if I see it and I feel like reading it or whatever. But it's not such a like, I don't spend so long on it anymore, and I don't like drive somewhere to read them anymore either. So I've noticed a shift just when it comes to like ideas in general. Like if I just want to like record a video, it takes a little bit more effort. Like I have to think about it a little bit more these days. Not because I don't have ideas, but because back then I was going off of like just the excitement of what I was doing in that moment. Whereas now, like I've seen how reading affirmations has transformed me in my life. And it's like kind of, I don't want to say it's lost its luster, because it's still exciting for me. It's still fun and interesting. But back then it was definitely more of an escape. I was escaping life in a way. I was escaping reality. And so it makes sense to me why I felt so pumped up every time I would hit record. So now like I find myself in this change of pace of finding basically a new way of doing it, being adaptable to what the moment requires, what it's asking of me, what it is that I actually want to talk about. Back then I wasn't all that consistent, actually. Even now, I at least schedule it in, whereas back then it would just be off of the inspiration. Now, there were more opportunities for at bat because I would go out of my way to go drive into an empty parking lot to read these affirmations, and I would do this every night. And I always felt like I could go on video, but I wouldn't do it every time because I didn't always feel inspired to do it. I didn't feel comfortable doing it. But even then, like, it's funny because I would say I'm more consistent now, even though I don't do the videos right after doing affirmations. I do the videos every week because I've scheduled them. I've made them a part of my routine. And so now I don't have to be inspired to do it. I just do them anyways. And I don't think it's better or worse, but it's new and it's different. It's interesting to see myself kind of navigate through that. And it's interesting to see what comes about it, and interesting to see kind of like what I end up talking about in these videos, because I don't always know what that is going to be. I don't always have a script or anything like that. In fact, I never have a script. I don't know if that's something I'll look into or not, but anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Recording videos is fun. It's fun. It's fun to just like be on a stream of consciousness and say exactly what you're thinking or feeling, without the friction that comes from writing. Writing definitely reduces your thoughts down into something that's probably more palatable to more people because it's thought through. It goes through a second filter of these are the words I'm picking. But when you're speaking, it all comes out. Like the first thought that comes to your mind is the one that comes out. But I enjoy that. I enjoy both, but I enjoy that particularly because of that. Because you can get yourself, just like in writing, into a state of flow that is so fun and exhilarating when you're in that moment and you notice yourself doing it. But speaking to me is just a lot more fun because it involves vibration. It involves your voice, and you feel it as you're speaking. You're in the moment of experiencing the thing that you're talking about. I feel like I latch onto ideas a lot easier because I allow myself that brainstorming phase that happens when you're talking to yourself, basically. And yeah, I recommend it. But anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for joining the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you guys in the next one. Bye.